Hello, thank you for watching this video. This one is to help you or demonstrate how I modify the Tortoise TTS and make it compatible with the DirectML because I personally do not have a CUDA GPU. All I have is a 6800 XT. So I made slight modification to the original repository and make it executable with my graphic card. This is a walkthrough video. If you want to use this repo, please navigate to this project. This is my experimental project. After you clone this project, you will like to create a virtual environment. I have already created one, but I will delete it and try to create another one. Okay. The command will be used are like this. You need to firstly initialize a virtual environment. It's okay if you don't want to, but because this is a proof of concept and I don't want to mess around with your environment, so it's strongly recommended to create one. And the dependencies are basically identical, except you will need to install this Torch DirectML. Right. And navigate to the code project and run this. Okay. It's basically identical to the original repository at this moment. From the dependency installation, as I mentioned, the only difference is this. And after the virtual environment is set up, you can directly go to the generation process. But just in case you close this terminal, you can navigate back to the root of the project and run this script on Windows. So it will launch the virtual environment again. You don't need to create different virtual environment, install dependencies all the time. I just load the previous virtual environment and you should be fine. And run this. At this moment, I only tested with this do TTS Python. Because I have changed the API document, I believe every time you call the API script is supposed to call the DirectML automatically without needing to modify other Python files. But just let me know if there is any need for doing that. And you can see the CPU is no longer being used, and most of the calculation is swift to the GPU. For the whole process, only a very small portion of calculation is being done by the CPU. And I think most of them, from my personal experience, most of them are redirect to the GPU. The speed of generation is much faster by comparing to the CPU itself, and seems the batch size I set it to 16, which is much more faster, much faster than just 1 by default when using the CPU. Because I think if it's smaller, then there is no much of difference to use this project. Okay. Thank you for watching this video. Goodbye.